Hello, everyone. It is a Friday. I don't remember which Friday. It's a Friday of some sort in July. The Friday after my birthday, whatever that day is, this year. And I'm coming at you from underneath the Chantail statue bridge. I just thought this view was very beautiful and I wanted to show it to you. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit as I talk. I just wanted to jump in real quick and talk a little bit about how I've been doing lately. I've been doing okay. Not super great, but okay. My birthday was fine. I woke up super sick. Um, I was like fine the day before. Maybe like a bit of an upset tummy, but that happens to me sometimes. And then I woke up and I couldn't breathe out of one side of my nose, and I had horrific sinus infection like symptoms. I went to the doctor the next day. There was no sinus infection, no signs of this infection, and he said I probably just had a cold, which I don't. But he gave me medicine that kind of like help with inflammation and swelling in my nose, which it is helping. But I've lost a lot of students lately just for seasonal reasons and just general lifestyle changes. It happens every time, especially when I'm not like an official tutor because I can't for my job. I'm just doing it for like networking purposes and like for something to do and like my resume and everything. I'm not really contracted to work officially, so I'm not officially working. Like I don't put in full effort every time. There's some classes I do, but others I don't necessarily have to if it's a chill student. And so some people they want to move their kid to a different style of study. They want to move to a more experienced like educator. Oh, that's fun. Um, I've just been at home a lot more lately, just relaxing and healing from some of the health issues I've been having. I was able to get a doctor to finally listen to me about my physical health, and I was able to finally get a diagnosis for dysautonomia, which is great. It's a start, but I've started treatment for that, which is sorry if you don't like needles. Injections directly into the there's like a star-shaped nerve cluster. I don't remember what it's called. Doesn't matter. It's called SGB. The procedure is called SGB. If you want to look it up, if you don't like needles, don't look it up. And I've started doing that. I've got 3 of those to go before I can see if that's a viable treatment option. After the first one, I already felt good, so I think that it is a viable treatment option for me. But it's like 2 to 3 weeks apart. It's really expensive each session, but in each session you have to do like um, three in a row. It's like three within 2 to 3 weeks of each other. And then after the third one, you have a consultation with the doctor, and they see if that was a viable treatment option for you. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can go down to every few months and just kind of do it as needed. Um, Hopefully, with the type of dysautonomia that I do have, it's something that I can deal with. Sorry about that. It's something that I can do a lot less frequently, just like maintenance, basically. Um, what I have is called heart rate variability, which is like my heart rate varies too much in weird ways, especially with certain figures, like standing for a long periods of time, standing suddenly. Like it explains why my symptoms aren't always consistent and why they don't always show up in the tilt table test. It also explains why I have what would otherwise be subclinical pulse. But it is definitely an anomaly that needs to be looked at, which luckily my anomaly has an official name. So I just wanted to get that update real quick. The problem with this is that my dysautonomia is a lot more in check now because this treatment helps, but all the other health issues that I have are now coming out stronger because chronic illness like mine is kind of like an onion. Peel back one layer, and the next layer has like the strong um, feeling in your eyes and your nose and everything. the closer you get to the center, the stronger everything is. So the outside layer is the dysautonomia. I think just underneath that is MCAS, which is why I've been feeling like absolute shit lately. I believe I also have endometriosis. I should have to check if I have a diagnosis for that or not. I might, but I'm 100% sure that I have it. And there's also very likely in there somewhere ADHD, autism, all that stuff. My birthday did just happen recently, so I got some money for my birthday. I'm going to use it to put some away into savings, and then I'm going to spend it on getting dogs vaccinated, getting them up to date on their like deworming medicine and everything so they can go outside, and then get my ADHD test started. I have an appointment in September to get tested for ADHD. I'm 100% sure that I have it for the most part. I had a diagnosis as a kid, and then I don't know what happened, but it's not on my record anymore. I don't know, it's weird. I've got a bunch of health stuff going on. I'm also like pretty sure I have ADHD, which is ADHD with autism, with it. Um, but to get an autism test is going to be a little bit more complicated. I have to go to a different doctor, a different clinic, and get a different test done because most of those tests are in Korean, and most of the only test was a very old-fashioned test style. Some that people used to recognize as the it's a spectrum, right? So I don't know. Just wanted to film this really beautiful game and have a quick chat, please. I just had like a really long multi-hour walk in really hot sun in Central Seoul. Well, it's not really Central. It's called Central, but it's not really limited. Kind of up to the east or the west a little bit. But whatever. Yeah, this stream that you see behind that fence right there is called Cheonggyecheon. It's got some historical importance. I'm not going to get into it right now because I don't really know it that well, but it was similar to like a walkway for the king. So it's like pretty important. It was renovated a lot, like the original, or at least it's supposed to be the original possible path was kind of carved out more, and they made it into like a walking park basically. I'm up on a higher area. It is overgrown here. You can see there's like the walking path on that side. I'll show you. This is like the main walking path. You can go like down, up further up there, and then that's the street level. Yeah, and right behind me, which I'm not going to show you, is the statue for the labor movement. Well, basically the father of the labor movement in Korea, John Tae. He's really awesome. I have a video about his museum that he has around this area. The statue, though, is on the spot where, or close to the spot where he sacrificed himself by setting himself on fire as a form of protest, which is a pretty common, well, not like common to do, but like commonly known form of protest in Korea for like some of the most extreme situations. To like bring severe attention to an issue that was being ignored or forgotten. And he did that at like almost 10 years before. Like I'm almost 10 years older than he was at the time that he sacrificed himself right now. Like that's crazy. And right near the statue and the place where he passed away, there's a big market that he used to work at. It's called Pyeonghwa Shijang. Shijang means market in Korean. Pyeonghwa is like the name of the day. And it was a textiles factory and market complex. At the time when there almost normally they employed children. It was a horrible sweatshop slavery style of work. It was quite bad. So I feel very strong sense of reference for this area, the statue, and the historical figure. And so when I'm feeling kind of tumultuous or having a really good day and I have extra time, or having a really bad day and I have extra time, I like to come to the statue and hang out. But because it's so hot right now, I wanted to be in the shade and not around the busy street area. So I came underneath the bridge instead of on the bridge. Yeah, that's all I think. I'm working on a video about there's a lot of commentary style video of discourse on, oh, sorry, almost dropped my phone, on, like how certain demographics of people will defend Korea using like cognitive dissonance and everything, when in reality Korea is not even under threat at all. It's kind of an interesting subject in my opinion, but it's quite a long video because I do like read through a pretty long Reddit thread that shows very clearly examples of this, and so I'm trying to decide if I want to split that up, if I want to release it as a. I know it would get more views if it was a short video, but even then, like if I split it up, it's still like an hour in each section. So I don't know if it's worth it because you do kind of need the Reddit post as context to see it. I don't know. Maybe I'll link the Reddit thing. Oh. Either way, I have everything edited. I just need to chop it up and move the clips around if I am going to chop it up. If I'm not going to chop it up, I don't need to move anything around. So I just haven't decided if I'm going to do it or not. I don't know. I'm hoping to get that done soon. We'll see. Anyway, that's a quick update for me. We gotta go eat something and go to Hong I have to be in Gangneung, which is like about an hour away from here. So we gotta go. Because it's like it's 3:42 right now. We gotta go. If you're in Korea, enjoy the beautiful weather. It is gonna get rainy and disgusting soon. Or go back to rainy and disgusting, I should say. Today's really lovely. Have a good summer season.